Wow, you guys are not going to believe this? Remember that Social Security increase I told you about last week? Well, hold on to your seats because there's even bigger news coming your way. The January 2025 third round of payments is bringing something unprecedented. We're talking about $6,540 checks heading straight to beneficiaries across all 50 states. And before you ask, yes, this includes SSI and SSDI recipients too. This could be the financial boost many of you have been waiting for. Before we dive into all the details about this massive increase, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. You don't want to miss any updates about your Social Security benefits, especially with these historic changes happening. And if you find this information helpful, smash that like button. It helps more people find this critical information. Remember, knowledge is power, and in today's economy, staying informed can make a huge difference in your financial well-being. Now, I know what's running through your mind right now. Is this for real? How do I qualify? When exactly will I get my payment? Don't worry, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about this groundbreaking third round of January 2025 payments. And stick around until the end, because I'm going to share some crucial information that many financial advisors aren't talking about. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Why such a significant increase? The Social Security Administration hasn't made this decision lightly. They've been closely monitoring the economic situation, inflation rates, and the real struggles that beneficiaries face across the country. They've looked at everything from housing costs to medical expenses, from grocery prices to utility bills. This $6,540 payment represents their most aggressive response yet to ensure recipients can maintain their standard of living in these challenging times. What makes this third round particularly special is its comprehensive approach. Unlike previous increases that focus primarily on cost of living adjustments, this round takes into account a broader range of economic factors. They've considered regional cost variations, healthcare expense trends, and even the impact of recent market fluctuations on retirement savings. But here's something crucial you need to understand: this isn't a one-size-fits-all situation. The actual amount you'll receive depends on several factors, including your current benefit amount, your work history, and when you started receiving benefits. For some of you, this could mean even more than the base increase. I'm going to walk you through each factor so you can get a clear picture of what to expect in your account. Let's talk about timing because this is where things get really interesting. The Social Security Administration has developed a sophisticated rollout plan to ensure everyone receives their payments efficiently. They're using a new distribution system that's more streamlined than ever before. If you've been receiving Social Security benefits for a while, you know they typically distribute payments based on birth dates. But this third round in January 2025 is operating a bit differently, and understanding these changes is crucial. For example, instead of the traditional Wednesday schedule, they're implementing a rolling distribution that starts with the earliest beneficiaries and moves forward. This means some of you might receive your payments earlier than usual. They're doing this to prevent system overloads and ensure smooth processing for everyone. Now, for those of you who receive SSI benefits, I've got some particularly important information. The SSI distribution schedule is unique, and this third-round payment will follow a specific pattern. Unlike regular Social Security benefits, SSI payments typically come on the first of the month. However, with this special increase, there's a modified schedule you need to be aware of. Some recipients might receive their increases in separate deposits, while others will see them combined with their regular payment. SSDI recipients, I haven't forgotten about you. Your payment schedule has its own particular nuances, and I'm going to explain exactly how this $6,540 increase will be integrated into your regular benefits. There are some special considerations for SSDI recipients that you absolutely need to be aware of, especially if you're also receiving Medicare benefits or have dependent benefits attached to your record. Here's something that many people don't realize: your location within the 50 states can actually impact how this payment is processed. While the federal amount remains consistent, state supplemental payments vary significantly. For example, some states add substantial supplements to federal SSI payments, while others provide minimal or no additional amounts. Understanding your state's specific programs can help you maximize your benefits. Let's dive deeper into eligibility, because this is where people often get confused. The good news is that this increase applies to a broad range of beneficiaries, but there are some important qualifications you need to understand. For instance, your work credits, current benefit amount, and even your age can affect how this increase applies to you. I'm going to break down each eligibility category so you can identify exactly where you stand. And here's something many people overlook: if you're currently working while receiving benefits, this increase might affect your earnings limits differently. Don't worry, I'll explain how to calculate these new thresholds to ensure you're maximizing your benefits while staying within the guidelines. Now, if you're a dual eligible recipient, meaning you receive both Social Security and SSI, or perhaps SSDI, and another benefit, pay extra close attention to this next section. The way this increase affects combined benefits is complex, and you need to understand how these payments will work together. Some of you might see changes in your benefit mix, and knowing what to expect can help you plan accordingly. Let's talk about Medicare, because this is crucial for many of you. If you're enrolled in Medicare, this increase could affect your premiums and out-of-pocket costs. But here's the good news: there are protections in place to ensure that benefit increases don't get completely absorbed by rising healthcare costs. I'll explain how these protections work and what you need to do to make sure they're applied to your situation. Here's something crucial that most people overlook: how this increase might affect other benefits you're receiving. Whether it's Medicare, housing assistance, or SNAP benefits, a change in your Social Security income can impact other programs. But don't panic, there are strategies to manage these changes effectively. I'll explain how to coordinate with different benefit programs to minimize any negative impacts. Let's discuss the documentation you might need to have ready. The Social Security Administration has streamlined this process, but being prepared can help ensure you receive your payment without any delays. Having certain documents and information readily available can make a huge difference in how smoothly this process goes for you. For those of you who have representative payees managing your benefits, there are special considerations you need to know about. The same goes for those with direct deposit versus those who receive paper checks. Each payment method has its own timeline and requirements, and understanding these differences is crucial for proper financial planning. Now, let's talk about taxes. I know, not the most exciting topic, but understanding the tax implications of this increase is crucial for your financial planning. Depending on your total income, up to 85% of your Social Security benefits might be taxable. However, there are strategies to manage this additional income that could help minimize your tax burden. I'll share some important insights about tax planning that you might want to discuss with your tax professional. Here's something really important that many people miss: there are specific actions you might need to take to ensure you receive the full amount you're entitled to. This could include updating your information with the Social Security Administration, checking your direct deposit details, or verifying your address if you receive paper checks. Don't worry, I'll walk you through these steps one by one. For those of you who have recently started receiving Social Security benefits, or if you're planning to start soon, this information is equally important. The timing of when you begin receiving benefits could affect how this increase applies to you. I'll explain how different starting dates might impact your increase and what you can do to maximize your benefits. Let's discuss what happens if you don't receive your payment when expected. The Social Security Administration has specific procedures in place for handling delayed or missing payments. Knowing these procedures in advance can save you a lot of stress if you encounter any issues. I'll share the exact steps you need to take and who to contact if there's a problem. I'm also going to share some insider tips about the best ways to track your payment. The My Social Security online account is your best friend here. It's the fastest way to see updates about your benefits and verify your payment status. I'll show you how to set up and use this valuable tool effectively. Now, let's talk about scams, because unfortunately, whenever there's a significant benefit increase, scammers try to take advantage. These criminals are getting more sophisticated, often using convincing phone scams or phishing emails. I'll share some red flags to watch out for and explain how to protect yourself from fraud. Remember, the Social Security Administration will never call you asking for personal information or demanding payment. Here's something exciting I've been hearing from viewers who've used the information from our previous videos to successfully navigate their benefits, and I'm going to share some of their strategies. These real-world experiences can provide valuable insights for your own situation. Many of them have found creative ways to maximize their benefits while staying within the program guidelines. As we wrap up, let's review the most important actions you need to take right now to ensure you're ready for this third round of January 2025 payments. Having a clear plan can make a huge difference in how smoothly this process goes for you. Remember, being proactive is always better than reactive when it comes to your benefits. I want to hear from you in the comments below. What's your biggest question about this upcoming increase? What topics would you like me to cover in future videos? Your questions help me create content that's most valuable to our community, and I read every single comment. Don't forget to smash that like button if you found this information helpful, and share this video with anyone who might benefit from this important update. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay informed about future Social Security updates. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with more crucial updates about your Social Security benefits. Stay safe, stay informed, and keep an eye on your bank accounts for that $6,540 payment.